my goodness. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the CS News channel. Today, we bring you guys updates on the most viral story we have had in quite some time. That being updates around the potential fraud and scams done by Stewie2k. Last time we talked about this just a couple of days ago, left a lot of unopened areas and a lot of unanswered questions around this topic, some of which have been answered and some doors have continued to be open around this crazy scandal, may you say. And of course, to wrap you guys up on our last video, pretty much it was one very well-known trader, that being Mateo, who I call Matau, you know me in pronunciations, who had actually loaned out north of $25,000 to Stewie and remained unpaid. And he was actually strung along by Stewie2k in what has now been admitted to some Photoshop screenshots of skins being reverse traded from bots and other excuses Stewie gave him to not pay him back on time. It dragged out for weeks and weeks, potentially months and months, until Mateo took this all to Twitter. It went viral, and here we are now with Stewie lightly responding to some of these accusations. And before we get into where he went live with Ohne Pixel to talk about more of these things, let's go where he first went, that being Cooper TV, one of my favorite streamers to watch, by the way, as it was actually Stewie a couple days ago, and this was the day after all of this was going viral, where he hopped into Cooper's chat to give us a bit more of an explanation. And although we didn't get too much out of this, it was a bit more information than we had at the time. Him saying he was trying to liquidate, meaning he was trying to get funds to actually transfer to Mateo and pay him back. Also saying, oh, we're still talking about this. He didn't seem all too worried about it, and that he was trying to, again, liquidate maybe some property or other investments that take a bit longer than just having a bank account or having cash handy or crypto or anything that was really easily liquidated. He was trying to move some things around and it was taking some time. All in all, it made it seem like he was not too worried about this, and he kind of lightly said, hey, my family has financial troubles I've been trying to take care of, and didn't really go into too many more details other than that. That is the Cooper stream wrapped up, and where we really get into it is his stream with Ohne Pixel. And I will preface again throughout all of this, I am not a firm believer in all of Stewie's responses. I like the guy. He is one of my favorite players of all time, but in order to be fair with all of this stuff going on, there's going to be a lot of opinions floating around, which is perfect. That's why there's a comment section down below. If you believe Stewie, share your thoughts. If you don't necessarily believe everything he said, share your thoughts. Do so in a casual manner. Don't get too heated, because at least it's not us that is going unpaid from these allegations made towards Stewie. But again, he says a lot of things that kind of conflict with other statements. Every time he talks about gambling, I'm not a firm believer of whether or not he has given it up or he is still gambling, because at one point he said he has not gambled since he won $100,000, I think a couple years ago on a casino site. And now he says, oh yeah, like I gamble every single day on stream. So it's like, is it one or the other? And it clearly seems to be he still gambles.
I made a mistake. Like, I shouldn't have edited the pictures and I panicked in the moment, you know? So this isn't something that, you know, I'm obviously good at. Like, I don't really sell skins all the time. I'm sponsored by these gambling sponsors. I don't really even gamble like that. The last time I gambled was that picture, like actual my own money. And I don't really deposit anything. I showed yesterday on my sponsors that I have 0 deposits on these sites.
Which picture? The one with the 100K on the slots?
That one is a real casino. So that one was like in 2020 during COVID. And since that day, I didn't even go on that website again. But in terms of Skin Club, I've been sponsored by Skin Club for 7-8 months now. And the experience that you see on there, like, those are all sponsored balances. There's 0 deposits made on that site.
So the money issue is from an outside source, and it's not you being addicted to gambling, or?
Well, I mean, I gamble all the time on stream, on Skin Club. I stream 8, 10, 12 hours a day, and that's all I stream on there. You can even ask my community. You can see my past streams and everything. Like, I play on Skin Club. I do giveaways from Skin Club, trade it, and that's pretty much all I'm on there for.
Yeah, but I don't understand right now. So you say you stopped gambling as if, like, that problem is gone and you don't waste your money on that, and that's why the issues are there. but then there's a loan of 25K that you can't repay. Like, is it?
There was also a leaked screenshot about a guy who was talking to Coop, and classic Coop to leak these Steam DMs, who apparently was owed over $6,000. Stewie said something like that was also cleared up, and that was, again, that's going to be a reoccurring theme here of anyone who pops up, because there are a lot more allegations than the original one from Mateo of north of $25,000. There are other alleged traders coming forth and saying Stewie has done the same thing to him, and a common answer from him is like, oh, I didn't know about that, or no, that person's already been paid off, which I don't know the full details there. I don't know if he's eventually going to pay them, if he already has paid them, because I'm not in those conversations. All I know is, according to Jesus, and we'll come back to this, is there are several other people who have similar accusations against Stewie2k. And then we come to another situation which went viral, that being XQC talking about how he had lent skins. This is back to IEM Dallas last year, again, prime time, return of Stewie playing with G2 in the finals, and somehow comes back and wins that series. Apparently ahead of that, it was XQC in touch with Stewie and lent him some skins. According to XQC, I don't know if he properly checked, a couple of those skins were still missing. Stewie says this is not a big deal, that the XQC actually had those trade offers a long time ago and he had accepted them and maybe lost track. At the end of the day, it seems like that is not too big of a deal unless XQC says otherwise. So Stewie was trying to clear the air on him potentially owing skins to XQC, which is kind of funny because there's no way XQC needs the skins. That guy is probably richer than we all know.
Hey buddy, I gave him some skins so he could wear them during the major, and there was a few missing, I think 1 or 2.
If X would be in the call right now, he would be probably joking about it. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
I don't think he cares about it. I don't think he cares about it like that, in all honesty. Like, I feel like we have a relationship close enough where if it was really a big deal, he can come to me and it'll be compensated for.
Chad, I'm not going to defend it, but it is like if I forget to send Fury back a knife, like he's going to say, oh yeah, he's also owing me a knife. Like, you know, like, and then if I talk about it with him, he's like, brother, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if you're close like that, but
you have to understand that XQC is hard to reach. Like, I don't have conversations with him. He came to me and offered the skins, and he came back looking for them, and he made both offers. So
and
I just
he made the offers and he forgot to wear the skins in your inventory. Like,
no, I wore it. So I was going on stage. He sent the offer. I don't follow him. He doesn't follow me, and it kind of came out of nowhere. It caught me by surprise. And I already had skins at the time. I was using a Gunner already and all those things. And I just accepted it because, you know, it's XQC. So XQC sent the offer. I accepted it. And he sent someone to take his skins back, and I just accepted it.
And another thing Stewie said during this stream is, to his knowledge, the only person he owes money to is Mateo, the original person we covered. Now, that is the exact opposite of what is claimed by someone like Jesus, who later also joins Ohne Pixel. If I am being very honest with all of you guys, the point of this stream where it gets the most sus and the most suspect towards Stewie, and it makes you somewhat doubt him, and I would say rightfully so, is Jesus is set to join this call, and seconds after that, Stewie says he now has to go. These two are never on the phone at the same time. Right when Jesus shows up with his accusations, Stewie says he had to go and he has to go make a commute and he'll be on later. That to me does not bode well. Just my opinion.
Again, and in chat, I don't maybe I'm bad at breaking stuff down, but let's see, because I also didn't have time to check everything. That also. I hope he can join. Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm gonna let him speak. I told you I had to run in an hour, and he can say his part. Maybe I can address it later. Okay.
Do you have to go?
I mean, I tried to tell you that I only had about an hour, and I'm about like 17 minutes late now.
Shit. Okay.
Can I come back later?
When?
I have to make an hour commute. So it's gonna take the day, I believe.
The day? No, then no. I mean, but you can, like, I mean, Jesus wouldn't talk without proof. Like, he wouldn't. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
Okay,
Thank you for joining. And yeah. Oh. Jesus,
He
talk to me.
There's some good timing there. He left right as I popped in.
He did say. Did
I
he
mean,
say?
it could be a quiz.
He did say. I mean, he did say. I think at the start that he does have to dip in an hour. Like that is. I mean, whatever you
Well,
say, I
no,
think it's worse if he's not here. If I would be him, I would want to be here. No.
So Jesus comes on and says that he has proof of which he showed to Ohne. I have not seen this proof, but I do trust Jesus. And Ohne, of course, kind of reiterating, this does not look very good that Stewie is leaving, and he's seen all of this proof that at least a handful of others are also owed money by Stewie, to the note of, according to Jesus, allegedly, Stewie is in debt and owes around $100,000 to other people, including Mateo, other traders, and other personalities or just random people out there. That is the accusation, which, if true, is insane. Do I think Stewie has the money? Yes, he has reassured everyone he's got plenty of property or investments, which I'm sure he does. But the fact that it's gotten to the point where you're delaying all these paybacks and you're asking people for loans you don't even know in real life, or don't even know really online, that's concerning to me. And one last note I want to leave you guys on is another thing that Stewie did reiterate and did not want to go into detail on, which does make this a sensitive topic if it is true. But again, I can't blame people for having their doubts around this situation because Stewie refuses to go into great detail about said situation. But if, this still could be a very sensitive thing, he does say he's been dealing with his family having financial troubles and trying to take care of all of that, which has contributed to the ongoing situation. And if that is true, that's an unfortunate thing. Although you could say the flip side, even though your family has financial troubles, that does not give you the right to take money from others and delay payments back to them just to help your family out. One wrong does not right the other wrong,
Throughout these last 2 years, I've been helping my parents with their own financial battles, and they're coming at an old age where they're going to retire soon. So a lot of my time and money has only been going to them and focused on them. I don't, all this speculation and all these accusations, for me, you can keep accusing me of those things, whatever. For me, I know as long as I know what I'm doing and what I'm working towards, that's totally fine. And I just want to keep my family's business private within family. And that's honestly all I ask out of all of this. They can say whatever they want about me. You can keep your eyes on me, keep track of where I send my stuff. I really don't care because I know what I'm working towards.
So that is where we are after all of this. If Stewie has any more responses, I will try and cover them. But hopefully for now, this will be the last update on the Stewie scamming situation. I would say it is incredibly suspect, but at the end of the day, with all this going viral and being so public, at the very least, I hope everyone is going to be paid back. And I do believe they will be, because otherwise, and even if he does pay him back, this will forever now be a blemish or a scar on Stewie's legacy. The way this has been dragged out, the way this has been handled, Stewie even admitting to photoshopping in response to Mateo to delay the payments back is incredibly disappointing, and this will be a scar. And you guys know the CS community. At the very least, this will be a reoccurring joke for years and years if we ever can even look past this. So I hope Stewie does the right thing, and I hope he does it swiftly and help explain his situation and all of this. Till next time, hope you guys all enjoy. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye.